Welcome to this deep dive explainer. Let's just jump right into it, because today we are exploring something truly profound. I want to explicitly state right up front that this content is based entirely on the original Hindi literature by Pandit Shri Ram Sharma Acharya-ji. The book is titled Karmafal Vyavastha ke Prati Anastahi Nastikta, which fundamentally translates to how disbelief in the law of karma is, at its core, true atheism. Through this incredibly insightful literature, we're going to unpack the hidden connection between the frustrating delay in getting the fruits of our actions and the actual definition of real faith. This is going to completely shift how you view justice, so let's get started.
To really grasp this philosophical masterpiece, we've got a fascinating six-part agenda today. We'll start with the problem of delayed karma, explore the crazy hypothetical of instant results, uncover the mystery behind the delay, see how adversity actually drives our development, redefine what faith really means, and wrap up with the ultimate truth of the karma system. Section 1. The problem of delayed karma.
Let's start with a very human, very relatable frustration. We've all been there, right? You do the right thing, you work hard, you're honest, and nothing happens. Why does our enthusiasm for doing good deeds slowly fade away, while out in society, the courage to do bad things just seems to grow and grow? Well, the literature hits the nail on the head here. It points out that our deepest doubts stem directly from the waiting period. The source literally says, quote, "Disbelief arises precisely because there is a delay in receiving the fruits of our actions. It's that frustrating gap between doing something right and actually seeing the reward that messes with our minds."
Section 2. Consequences of instant karma.
So imagine a world where karma is literally instantaneous, no delay, no waiting whatsoever. Sounds like a perfect utopia at first glance, doesn't it? But the literature breaks this down brilliantly. If a thief were instantly paralyzed the absolute second they stole something, or a liar instantly went mute, society wouldn't be genuinely good, it would just be terrified. The text makes a profound observation here. Quote, "In a system of immediate punishment, goodness loses all its significance. We wouldn't even need police, courts, or spiritual teachings. We'd all just be fear-driven robots acting purely out of self-preservation."
The source makes a fascinating psychological point on this. Quote, "If there were a provision for instant results of karma, then no one would ever have disbelief. It's exactly like touching a hot stove. You get burned instantly, so you never do it again. But if the universe worked that way, our free will and our actual moral character would never ever be tested. True religion and true morality aren't built on a foundation of terror. They're built on genuine devotion and choice."
Section 3. The mystery and nature of delay. So you have to ask yourself, why did the creator who runs this entire universe, the planets, the stars, the galaxies, with absolute, flawless astronomical precision, build a delay into this system? The text is incredibly clear on this. Questioning the cosmic order just because we have to wait a little bit is actually a reflection of our own immaturity. The literature states, quote, "It is useless to doubt divine justice with our childish intellect. The creator didn't make a mistake here. This delay is a grand, far-sighted design meant specifically for our evolution." Let's put this into perspective using the metaphors of time. You can't plant an apple seed today and expect to eat an apple tomorrow. The text beautifully reminds us, quote, "The seed sown now becomes a harvest after many months." Just like a student studies for years and years to earn a degree, natural law demands a period of maturation. Our actions, whether good or bad, simply need the right amount of time to properly bear fruit. There's a totally brilliant analogy in the text about illness that completely blew my mind. When we get sick, it feels like a punishment, right? But medically, it's actually our body's vital force struggling to expel foreign toxins to build future immunity. In the exact same way, the hardships and the agonizing delays of karma aren't a curse. They are literally nature's purification process for our soul, designed to clear out our internal flaws. Section 4. Adversity as the basis of development. If you really think about it, a life with instant rewards and zero challenges would leave humanity totally intellectually stunted. Delayed karma has massive hidden benefits. It builds extreme patience. It forces us to develop foresight. It inspires incredible courage in the face of the unknown. Have you ever noticed how collective disasters, like giant floods or earthquakes, suddenly bring out this massive wave of compassion and social service in ordinary people? That's the hidden benefit in action. Adversity is the fundamental engine of human progress. The literature captures this dynamic beautifully with a profound poetic truth. Quote, "The importance of day is due to the existence of night. If we never had to wait in the dark, if we never faced the delay of justice or the sting of adversity, we would never, ever truly value the light of goodness. The struggle, the weight, the darkness, that is exactly what makes the victory of light so meaningful.
Section 5. True Theism and Atheism.
Okay, get ready, because this is where the explainer gets really mind-bending. The literature completely and totally redefines what it means to be an atheist. It's not just about denying God's existence or skipping temple. The root of true atheism is possessing a fundamental disbelief in the inescapable divine law of karma. The book says, quote, having disbelief in the system of the fruits of karma is atheism. If you honestly don't believe your actions have inevitable cosmic consequences, you are, by this definition, an absolute atheist. Think about the sheer paradox of this. It's a total paradigm shift. You could have a ritualist who prays all day, chanting hymns loudly, but if they secretly do bad things, thinking the universe isn't watching and they won't get caught, they are actually the true atheist. On the flip side, take a righteous person who maybe never even talks about God, but strictly does good out of a deep trust in cosmic justice. That person is the true theist, because ultimately, your honest actions are your truest prayers. The text sums this up with incredible power. Quote, a theist is one who determines their benefit and harm by trusting the inescapable divine system of the fruits of karma. That unwavering, ironclad trust is the ultimate moral compass. It's not about putting on a show with rituals. It's about having an absolute, unshakable faith in divine justice, even when you can't see the immediate results.
Section 6. Conclusion. The truth of the karma system. Let's bring all of this together. The universe is a staggeringly complex web of good and evil. And the central grand takeaway from the source material is that trusting this inescapable law of karma, especially when the delay feels painfully long, is the only real way forward in life. The text declares, quote, this is the true highway to becoming happy by embracing virtue. Maintaining your integrity and keeping your patience while you wait is literally the highest proof of your spiritual evolution. I'll leave you with this final provocative thought. As you navigate the ups and downs of your life, are you evaluating your daily choices based on a childish impatience for instant rewards, or are you guided by the eternal, inescapable law of divine justice? Remember, your actions are literally shaping your future right now. The choice is entirely yours. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I hope this gives you a completely new perspective on your journey.